Hey. It's Friday, April 4th, 2014. And I'm your host for the sound byte. I hope everyone is doing well, or has been doing well, or better than they previously were. If you were bad earlier, I hope you're doing better now. And if you were better earlier and you're doing bad now, turn it around. It's Friday. Yeah, I don't have a whole heck of a lot to talk about, but figured we would just do it, just wing it anyway, just see what popped up out of my enlarged head, my oddly shapen brain. Oddly shapen because I was grazed in the head once by a baseball bat, by accident, of course, and it left a scar. So that I have a misshapen, at least the front of my head is misshapen. I don't look like a cone head, but if any of you, I mean the only people that probably listen to this right now, in the future there may be millions of strangers that listen to this, know me. I don't look like a cone head. I'm very good looking, very dashing. Not as good looking as Leonardo DiCaprio, but who is, really? Who is? Nobody. So that's the head story. Actually, I didn't really tell you the story, but I don't want to because it's not a very good story. So, on the agenda for today, I figure we could chit-chat about a couple things. It's spring. Yeah, spring is coming up. The warm weather, it's finally warming up. Baseball's starting. Today's the home opener for the Red Sox, dude. Hopefully, we'll get to some games this year. However, every time they win the World Series, you can't get a ticket for under, $50, even like shit seats. Well, I guess, if you really look and you go to some shit Wednesday game, day game in the summer against some team nobody cares about, like the Astros, yeah, you might be able to get a ticket for under $50, but, you want to go like everybody else. You want to go on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, make a day of it, have a couple beers, have some fun. I haven't been there in a while. I haven't been over to Fenway in a while. I haven't gone to a game in a while. But, looking forward to trying to do that. I don't know. People go ape shit for baseball, and then they realize that it's 182 games or whatever it is. That's a long season. I apologize. I've been saying a lot. It's a long season. Everyone gets pumped. Well, everyone gets pumped up because it's like, the beginning. When baseball starts, it's like, okay, spring's really here. Weather's getting better. So, you can see the hype. Just heard that they're going to do, for the opening day today, they're going to do a flyover. Not with a helicopter, with a Coast Guard helicopter. Which, everyone likes the jets. The jets are fun. They're loud. I don't hate the helicopter. I don't hate the Coast Guard. But at least I feel like you should at least get like 2 helicopters. Make it like, make it, and one it could be an accident. You might look up and go, oh, that, because when I worked in Cambridge, they used to fly it down the Charles River all the time. Now and then, it wasn't uncommon to see a helicopter cutter, or maybe the cutter's the name of the boat. Helicopter fly down. So 2 would be cool. I might make a call real quick, see if they can get 2 down there. I don't know though. I don't know. So the Celtics didn't make the playoffs. They were eliminated, I believe. I could be wrong. A couple days ago, or maybe even last night. No, maybe 2 nights ago. Whatever. So they won't be in the playoffs for the first time since at least 2007, which sucks. I think 2007. They didn't make them. They had the worst record. Yeah, so they didn't make it 2007. But when KG and Ray Allen came to town. Oh, I am sorry. When they came to town, since '08, 6 years. Yeah, it's a nice stretch. Not as good as the Patriots, but it was nice. So, wow. Sorry, I just saw a car that was not in good shape. Not great, as my cardiologist would say. It's something you don't want to hear a cardiologist say. However, he wasn't speaking about my hat. He was talking about the lifestyle I lived. And he was right. I had to go see him. I had to go back and really disappoint him. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, Celtics. So, not in it. Out. But the draft, well, I guess some of the players might stay in the draft now, so who knows? I don't know. Anyway, you guys heard me. Last week I talked about how I think bombing is a shitty idea. I can see why teams do it, but I don't think it's good for the sport overall, especially when the whole Eastern Conference sucks. So, yeah, that's kind of the sports clip. I can't really think of anything on the Patriots side. I mean, Will Fork, they re-signed, but that's old news now. Oh, let's talk about the Red Sox trip to the White House. Yes, I forgot about that. Well, it's not that big of a deal, but I can see. Write this down because I'm going to agree with the White House and the Obama that it's a little if it. So I guess here's the controversy in case you're a complete fucking moron and haven't looked at a newspaper or anything or listened to the radio, but Red Sox went to the White House as any team does when they win the championship and see the president and they took a selfie and Obama was in it with a Red Sox shirt and it was like, oh, selfie, spur of the moment. David Ortiz took it and it went out, was retweeted, and I guess there's rumors that Samsung paid them to get that selfie of them and President Obama and all that. And when I heard that, or when the White House heard that, when that story started to come out, they weren't happy, and they've made that known. And first things first, I wouldn't want to piss off the president, not because it's Obama, I wouldn't want to piss off really any president because they're not gonna do anything drastic, but they could, they could fuck with your business a little bit. People remember shit like that. That's what I'm getting at. And, but also I think, there's a right for, some people were saying, Obama, needs to relax. I'm like, yeah, you make it known that you don't like it. But it's kind of, the president doesn't want to be commercial for things, for reasons. He doesn't want to come off as he's supporting one way or the other. So I get it. I understand it. And Ortiz playing the whole bullshit card. Oh, I didn't know, or whatever his accent, Dominican accent. He didn't know. Bullshit. That stuff pisses me off, the denying it if you did it. Just don't say anything. He's kind of pissing me off, and I know I'm going to get shit for that, but the whole contract thing and then this, it's like, God damn it. God damn it, Ortiz. If you didn't play for me, I think you're a total douchebag. Play for me, as if I own the team. Played for the Red Sox. But that happened a couple days ago. Take it for what it is. Make up your own opinion. What do you think? Let me know. You probably won't let me know because there's not like a comment section for this, or maybe there is. I don't know. We haven't exactly been robust in our postings on the website, which I apologize for profusely. But that's why I keep doing the podcast or the soundbite. Keep some sort of life going and keep going in this. But I digress. That's so Red Sox sports. That's the kind of the craziness. Actually, to be honest, it's been a wacky week for me. I haven't really been. I usually listen to snooze ad nauseum, so I don't really have anything else. I mean, I could tell you guys about a segment I heard on NPR about mosquitoes. Oh, well, you know what? Okay, bear with me. I won't tell you the whole thing. It was just about mosquitoes, and it was interesting. But one of the things they said was that malaria is responsible for 1/2 of all human deaths, which is insane. And obviously mosquitoes transmit malaria. That blew my mind. So there's some information for you. If you find yourself at a cocktail party and you're talking to a nice lady or you're talking to a nice gentleman and you're struggling and you need something, you whip out that one and you go, hey, listen up. No matter, even if you were having a very nice casual conversation before with them, you go, hey, listen, come here and listen. Come in close. 1/2 of all deaths have been caused by malaria. And if you're holding a drink, take a like a confident swig of it. Like a big confident swig of it. Don't chug it, but just get a good gulp going, and look at them when you're doing it. Stare right at them. And you say, yeah, what do you think of that? And there's a good chance that they're probably going to stop talking to you and walk away. Or you get laid. It's either or. So, I might try that. I might try that this weekend. I'm going to go out. I'm going to say, hey, listen up. Everyone huddle up, quick. We got some news. Malaria has caused 1/2 of all deaths. All right, break. So that's the halftime sponsored fact of the day, or the week, or the month, maybe even the month. So, yeah, news-wise though, before that little diatribe, haven't really been going on. I mean, I don't want to talk about depressing stuff. We know the firefighters died, and that's not. You don't want to talk about that. You don't want to make jokes about that. That's not. God bless them. Certainly had quite the send-off. That's for sure. There was some traffic around the city. You forget how congested Boston. You forget how messed up the roads are. I was driving through Brighton, and I had to go through Allston the other day, and you forget how goofy it is. I mean, because I drive the highway, so not really cruising through the city like the days of yore. And there's some, man, oh man. I wouldn't want to be an out-of-town tourist driving. But at the same time, there's a lot, I was thinking, if you could live in a city without a grid. You've been to cities with grids, or at least I have. I'm sure you have too. And I don't know, they kind of suck. I mean, it makes things easier, but, there's not as much of an adventure driving. I mean, that's, and I like adventures. People like getting places, but I like to have getting lost a little bit. That's another piece of advice. Piece 2 advice is drive around the city of Boston if you want to get to know it. Just drive around and get lost. Best way to learn. So that's that's your driving instruction. So you have a little legwork. You guys got a little bit of homework to do. This podcast. You got to go and you got to spread the word about malaria, and you got to drive around Boston and make a map of it. You have to make a map. Make your own map and use crayons. Use crayons or colored pencils. Those are allowed too. So you need to tell people about malaria, and you need to, and if bonus, show them a colored pencil drawing of Boston. Especially if they're out of town, you could help them. You say, hold on a second, wait. I know you're stunned by that malaria factoid, but wait, look at this map. This is where we are. We're right near the grease stain, and this green trail leads to where you want to go. Where do you want to go? Well, it doesn't matter because you can follow the green line. You can follow the green colored line for the green line. And then you stick them on the green line, and they get completely fucking fucked up because the green line's incredibly insane if you've never, if you're not a first-time user, or if you are, whatever. So actually, that's it. That's all I got for today. But keep on chugging, guys. I'll keep on chugging. We'll keep making this happen. Again, as always, Thanks for tuning in. If you like it, tell me. Or if you think I could do something different, you want to add something, tell me. I'd love to change things up. I got to get more people on this. I gotta get more people involved. So stand by for that. I always try to. I always fail miserably. But we'll keep going. We'll keep on keeping on. All right. Thanks, guys, and have a fantastic weekend.